broadcast. There we go. Chat is live. I say as if anybody watches the goddamn chat.
Oh no, it's fine.
Set that right there.
Actually, I'm running into an issue.
An issue? What kind of issue?
Oh.
There we go. Technical difficulties.
Yeah. I haven't started yet, but I know my screen is not.
That's fine. I'm just getting myself situated so that I can read the story and any comments that pour in.
Oh yeah.
See, let me just run to the studio app real quick, and I'll get
just
the stream link, and then screw around a little bit.
Let's see if it works. Oh, okay, yeah, it works.
God damn! That's loud as shit.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You can still have, music. I'm not gonna, or the background noise, whatever's going on. It's probably best to have sound. Let's see. Well, the stream thing says I'm live. Let's see. But am I gonna show up on my...
Let's go.
There we go.
Is that loud?
Very loud.
Oh yeah.
If we could turn it down just a little.
Yeah.
That's mega loud.
I'm sorry. Why is it not? Now you'd figure out the hotkey to turn down the volume. Oh, there we go. Still loud, or?
Can we turn it down just like a little more?
Okay. I got it to about.
I think 15% might actually be peak. There we 15%? Go. Yeah, that works just fine. That's perfect. Just trying to make sure.
My OBS isn't in the way, right?
Huh?
Oh, my OBS isn't in the way, right? Or wait.
No, it's not. I can't see it, so you're good.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, so starts.
Yep. So it looks like it's running just fine. The comments or the chat will show up once chat decides to start working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Let me pull up. Get Discord noises.
I got the good time.
All right. Let me pull up the story. All right. You ready for this shit?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Wait. Let me also. All right. Technical issues aside, now we've we're ready to go. So
we are so back.
we're so back, yeah. Let me.
Am I able to
Oh yeah,
mute
five.
notifications?
Oh, what's that buzzing? Oh, wait, 1 second. Oh, because I didn't.
More technical difficulties.
Yeah, more technical difficulty. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Just gonna.
Let me see. Copy link. Oh,
What's going on now?
looks like you closed the stream.
Oh, do you hear that buzzing sound? So weird.
Oh, I don't hear anything. Okay, whenever you are, or ready whenever you are.
Yeah, sorry, I'm running into more. Second.
Once I learn English, we are so fucking back.
Oh my goodness, Mike. It's not. Oh,
What?
oh yeah. Yeah, it was my mic. It wasn't plugged in all the way.
Oh,
Oh, that's why it was buzzing. Oh.
that's why you were so quiet before. You sound nice and crisp now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just put up by. Yeah, sorry. Now we'll start. Yeah, sorry. This is a disaster so far. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So, welcome to Bad Creepypasta Readings.
Yes. Are we not playing the game while we?
Oh, yeah, I could get it up again. It's just that, like I said, it might be distracting because, okay, before we start,
I promise
I'll
to be
just show
as
you
not
the.
distracting as possible. Pinky swear.
No, no, that's fine. I'll just show you the intro, and then we'll start.
All right. Give me 1 second. Let me just.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me shorten this as well. I have a tab for the troll pasta wiki pulled up.
Oh.
Cause that's gonna come up next. Cause I feel a little bad. Like if I'm shit talking, uh, you know, somebody's actual story that they give a shit about, and they're really trying.
Yeah, don't worry. We're not here to bully people. We're just here to make fun of the stories.
We're making fun of the stories, not the writers. It's all in good fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, basically, yeah. Oh yeah, let me.
Troll posture wiki though, we can bully the fuck out of that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right, I'm gonna start reading. You pull up the game whenever you're ready. So this is a little ditty called "When Ash Woke Up." It's from the Dry Breads forum. Once again, disclaimer: we're not making fun of the writer. We are simply poking fun at the story. It's all in good fun. It's all in jest. And with that,
Yeah, let's. Yeah, with that, we'll get to why Ash woke up with morning wood.
I was gonna say when Ash got woke, but when Ash woke up with morning wood is even funnier. All right, let's get into this shit. I awakened several days ago to the sound of my mother speaking to me. All around my bedside a cacophony of sounds played, and I was amazed that I had been able to sleep for so much time. Me, when I get to sleep in at like 10 o'clock. I thought I must have been out for a week or two at most. My body felt stiff, but not injured. The last thing I remembered, Pikachu had let out a massive thunderbolt and blasted Team Rocket away again. You know. Um, oh, fuck. This is in Ash's perspective. I just fucking realized this is going to be a nightmare. Alright. I must have been caught in the explosion and passed out. Usually, though, I was right back on my feet. Which means Pikachu probably really kicked your ass. What I had heard from my mother confused me a bit. I opened my eyes slightly to see her bent over a blue rectangular device. I don't like where this is going. A weak light filtered in from the top screen. Oh, you don't have to... Hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you
Oh,
wanted the story. Hold on, let me...
Oh yeah, I got to read along.
You gotta read along. Alright, let me pull it up for you.
Oh no, it's not. Yeah. Okay.
BAM!
Last technical difficulty, which should be good.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Crisis avoided.
Yeah, crisis averted. Yeah. Here we
Oh
go.
yeah, averted. Fuck, I don't know words. Once I learn English, it's fucking over. For all of you. Let's see. A weak light filtered in from the top screen. What? You play on DS now? Dimly illuminating the hospital room, she dictated what happened. A wild Inkay appeared, she said. Let's use our Froakie to weaken it. Maybe we can catch it if we try hard enough. What? Froakie was one of my most recently acquired Pokemon given to me by Professor Sycamore shortly after I got to Kalos. What could she be doing on that screen that let her battle my Pokemon like that? And where were my Pokemon? What the fuck's happening?
Yeah.
Let's see. I opened my eyes a bit wider. Mom? I said. My voice sounded weird, deep and scratchy. It hurt to speak, almost as though I had not used my vocal cords for many years. As I spoke, the device fell from my mother's hand and smashed on the floor. DSs are not that fucking frail. I just want to point that out.
Yeah. I threw my DS like.
I dropped my DS down a fucking flight of stairs at least twice, and it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I've threw my Game Boy like 20 times, and it's like it still works perfectly fine. No
okay,
buttons
well,
broken.
Game Boys are built like fucking Nokia phones, all right? So you could
Oh, true. Yeah.
there was a Game Boy, like an OG Game Boy that got caught in like a nuclear blast, and it still is fucking working to this day.
Yeah.
Like the shell is kind of melty, but I mean, nuclear fucking blast, but you can still tell it's a Game Boy. Like those shit, that shit's built to last, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Nowadays, they don't make anything like to last as much.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Teals. The color blue. Tears filled her eyes and a massive smile spread across her face. Ash, she said tentatively. She looked old. Don't be mean, main character. Or Ash, you cruel son of a bitch. Her face had frown lines permanently etched into her face, and her brow was furrowed, and gray hairs peeked out from the brows. She was still a pretty woman. The fuck? And definitely my mom. Where are you going with this, Ash? But a lot older than I remembered her ever being. She almost looked like my grandmother, but that was impossible. She had been dead for 2 years. Thank you for telling me your life story, Ash. The fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck is this, Ash, or is this like the
Yeah,
readers?
we're reading this from the perspective of Ash. All right. Uh, I held out my hand to her, and she grasped it in both of hers, squeezing tightly. My hand looked massive. The last time I saw her, my hand had fit comfortably in hers, but now she needed 2 hands, and it didn't even fully cover my one. Okay. Where's
What?
Pikachu? I asked, looking around for my best friend. Can we read fucking Pokemon Dead channel after this? I'm begging. This is because that one's extra dumb.
Oh no, yeah,
Because that one's going in a video.
yeah. That one's
And
that one's going that one's going into the highlights. This one.
and Bonnie and Clement, a pause, and then blushing, Serena.
Oh
So
no. Oh,
this is a fucking fan fiction. I knew it. God damn it. My
no.
mom
Oh
looked
no.
taken aback. There were several moments of silence before she reached under her bed and gave me something. Dead, yellow, squishy. It was a big plush toy. I read dead, yellow, and squishy, and I was like, there is no fucking way that you just held on to a dead Pikachu for months to years.
Mm.
Uh, I turned it around, and there was the face of Pikachu. It stared at me with big, blank eyes. Its mouth was upturned in a giant smile. I touched it gently. It was embroidered on, like a patch on a pair of old jeans. I threw it away in disgust and fear. Come on, Mom, I said, my voice cracking. Where is everyone? Well, she said worriedly, Samuel isn't going to be here in a few minutes, but Bonnie, Clement, Serena, Pikachu, they aren't real, sweetie. They're just characters in those Pokemon games you love so much. We've been playing them together for years. Dude, no fucking way.
Yeah, I'm like, what the? What is?
This is heat. This is fucking heat. Ash is in the real world. He's a real boy. What the
Yeah,
fuck's
Pokemon
going on
Glazed.
over there?
Pokemon Glazed. Let's go.
Is yeah, that's right. I fucking forgot about that. Uh, games, years. I've never heard of years before. What are you talking about? I asked. Barely a whisper escaped my lips. Anybody get this reference? I named my Hisuian Bravery Clear Sight. I'm gonna be honest with you, GP. I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not sure I get the reference. Uh, my apologies for that. Hmm. Damn. All right. Uh, my throat was in a lot of pain. It felt ripped to shreds. Honey, she said, her own voice strained and cracking with tears. Save your voice. I'm getting your doctor. Just wait here, okay? She left, and I laid in bed, confused about where I was, and if my identity matched the one in my head. Clearly not. This is all just
Yeah.
your fucking schizo coma dream. I had to throw schizo in there. It's
Oh, yeah. After the last one, or I mean the one before the last one we read that had like.
oh my god, yeah,
What was?
that one's coming out tomorrow. The video on that, I'm having it come out tomorrow.
Man. Yeah, we got Rayquaza, and then we have Rizquaza, and then
Rizquaza, no.
and then the lawyer up. I don't. God, that one. that,
God damn.
yeah, that one I was having an off day, so like I would have probably ripped it
Yeah.
if I was like.
A few minutes
No.
later, a distressed-looking woman with long red hair came through the door. She was dressed in blue. Blue shirt, blue pants, blue paper hat. Even the things covering her shoes were blue. I get it. She was very pale and kind of old, but also beautiful. And I recognized her right away. I love how Ash has to, like, point out that every single one of these women is beautiful despite their age. I get it, Ash. You like beautiful women and, older women. So do I, alright? I get it. And I'm convinced that I'm the number one simp for Jennifer Tilly. Like, I know where you're at, dude. Nurse Joy, I cracked, relieved that there was somebody else I knew. Where's Chansey? After I've established that my entire life so far has been a coma dream from a game. Where's Chansey? Where's your Pokemon? What's going on here? The woman laughed. She looked at her face being replaced by one of stupor and complete awe. Wow, Ash, I can't believe you're speaking already. Or how well you're speaking already. My bad. Fuck. She said when the laughter subsided. Fuck, I cannot read words. And I'm glad you remember me, even if I haven't been called Nurse Joy by anyone in at least 15 years. And I'm afraid Chansey isn't my partner in this world. So she fucking knows what's going on.
Yeah, like what?
She pointed out that, like, because he didn't say anything like, oh, where's your partner, Chansey? She should have been like, who the fuck is Chansey? What the fuck is a Chansey? Pokemon? What's
Yeah, I'll
that?
give you one more. Why is Chance?
Why?
Like, how's Chance right now?
Nobody ever asks how's Chansey. Do you know what year it is? 1997, I responded, my head aching a little bit. It's actually 2015, Joy responded, checking my eyes with a little flashlight. I didn't know how to respond. They had pulled me out just before Sun and Moon. Oh, God! It was gonna be pink! Joy bustled around my bedside, checking my pulse, lifting my limbs, taking blood, and many other things. Things that I got tired of listing. In the middle of everything, my stomach growled loudly. Oh, he's hungry. Prompting her to call down for some food. It came shortly after she finished the test. What? Okay. A plastic tray with a plastic lid. Delicious. Beneath the lid, there was a bowl of clearish yellow soup with noodles and little white chunks. You mean you get to eat the plastic and soup? A cardboard carton of apple juice. Hell yeah, that's peak. And a cup full of some pink stuff. It looked like a ditto. Fucking shut up. And I could not bring myself to eat it. My hands felt slow, too big, very cumbersome. You
Oh
know,
yeah, yeah. When you get to the part, oh yeah, you could edit this out in post, but when you get to the part where it says like the apple juice, like get a clip from that from a Masked Rider where the guy eats the orange juice cartridge.
yes! Yes, absolutely. There is going to be a VOD of this now. Just for that, I'm making a VOD. So we have fucking dipshit Dax going to town on a fucking juice carton.
Yeah.
Uh, my hands felt slow, too big, and very cumbersome. You know, you can't spell cumbersome without. Anyway, as I clumsily ate, a man entered. Sorry. A man entered the room. His hair was light gray, bordering on white. He wore khaki pants, a red polo, and a brown brown loafers. The fuck? Uh, where's his fucking lab coat? When he entered the room, he gave my mom a kiss on the cheek. See, I knew Professor Oak was fucking Dahlia. I knew it. I called it. Everybody called it. I say as if I'm the only one who was like, yeah, this is my theory. That's everybody's theory. Professor Oak, I said. A bit of soup dripping out of the corner of my mouth. Fucking learn to eat right, Ash. I know you just came out of a coma, but like, fuck. My mom shook her head. No, sweetie, she said, her eyes full of sadness. This is Samuel, your stepfather. Damn, you don't even call him Dad. His grandson, Gary, was your friend before the accident. How does that work, by the way? Like, in a family setting, if you have a child and you marry somebody who has grandchildren, would that make the two, like, siblings or, like, uncle and nephew? That's a weird situation. I don't want to think about that. That's weird. Uh, his grandson Gary was your friend before the accident. What accident? He really helped out when you had come here. Your father could not handle seeing you this way, like this, and went away. I was all alone until Samuel came along. I fucking bet that his dad's Giovanni. There's
Giovanni Jr.
yeah, there's no way that Giovanni isn't like supposed to be his dad in this situation. I had so many questions, like who was my father? No one would, none would be answered though until I was well enough. Joy, my mom, Samuel, they all pushed away my questions. They're like, "Fuck off." The pursuit of answers drove me to recover quickly. As soon as I began walking again, I soon began walking again. Fuck. Uh, for short periods of time, my voice strengthened and I could talk for longer periods of time. I was even able to eat solid foods again in record time. Yay. Lil bro got a burger. Fuck. It took what felt like forever, but after a little more than a month, I was released from the hospital and allowed to go home. My mom had a tiny car. My mom was a Kia Soul. It drove me home quickly. It was the same house we'd always lived in, but I didn't recognize the name of the town. Mom, I asked, what happened to Pallet Town? You've been back in reality for a fucking month and you just don't understand? We were never called Shimoda before, were we? We've always been Shimoda, Mom answered. Pallet Town is from those games we played. I did not respond. I simply clutched my Pikachu doll towards my chest, tighter and tighter, hoping it would squeal out Pika-Pee, which is, I'm assuming, a Pikachu for let me the fuck go, asshole, for me to loosen my grip, see? But it didn't, because it's a goddamn plush. Pulling into
And
the driveway, I got out and looked up at the house. It was bright, but somehow dark at the same time. Welcome to reality, fucker. Putting what I believed to be my Pokemon League Expo hat over my ears, I entered the building, expecting to be greeted by Mimey's exuberant, sweeping, and joyful exclamations of Mr. Mime. The fuck? I was met with nothing but silence. A sand-colored creature walked up to me and purred. Start calling cats creatures. Meowth, I exclaimed, clinging tighter to the toy Pikachu in my arms. How fucking tight are you gonna cling to this fucking Pikachu doll before it gets, like, super, like, fucked up and squished? But the thing just yawned and walked away on 4 feet. In this real life, there was no Team Rocket. No fucking duh, Ash. Trying over and over to steal the precious Pokemon I love so dearly, the one that you can find so goddamn easily in like most of the games. That's June, Ash. Every day's great at your June-ness. My mom said sadly, her hand on my shoulder. He's our cat. I looked over at Mom. In my coma, I had grown taller than her. It tends to happen when time goes by. They had measured me at the hospital, and I was 180 centimeters. Cool, I know what that is. Far taller than the average Japanese men. My mom looked deep into my eyes and said something to me that began to haunt me. Repeat after me, Ash. Pokemon don't exist. Pokemon don't exist! I repeated, not realizing that I had been in reality for a fucking month. So by this point, it should have clicked by now. I'm assuming. I don't know. I've never been in a coma before. Maybe I'm just an asshole. I repeated, trailing off, falling into uncomfortable silence. Pokemon don't exist. Pokemon don't exist. Oh, he's gonna have a fucking existential crisis. Over the next few days, I sat in my bedroom and repeated that phrase to myself over and over again. Yet, imagine losing like 15 fucking years of your life and all you're worried about is fucking like a game that you think you've existed in.
yeah.
Like at some point you got to move past the whole, oh shit. You know, this wasn't reality. I was in a coma. This is just a game that my brain just decided I go live in. Holy shit, 15 years.
Yeah, one thing I realized, like he was in a coma since 1997. Why do we have Pokemon X and Y anime characters?
Well, because the characters from X and Y, they're canon in the games.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'm saying like
Like
This is
Bonnie
assuming he's been
and
in
what's
coma
his
since
face.
19. Oh yeah.
Well, cause she's been playing like the games with Ash, so
Oh yeah, yeah. But if but oh yeah, wait,
I
wait.
guess I just don't understand the question.
No, no, no. It's like I'm just saying like, but 1997 Pokemon X and Y obviously did not exist.
Well, no. Like as the games are like coming out, he's experiencing like the anime equivalent through his dreams.
Oh, okay, maybe yeah,
Not sure what was going on in reality when the fucking Orange Islands thing was going on, but
yeah. I
I
don't know.
I like to assume that was like just one night or something where his mom's just sleeping or she's at home and his brain's like, I know what Pokemon are. They got Onyx made out of diamond, right?
Yeah.
The fucking crystal Onyx. That makes sense, right? Uh, but
Ash was stoned at the time, not the first time, if you know what I mean.
oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm aware. Let's see, where'd I go? Oh yeah. Over the next few days, I sat in my bedroom and repeated the phrase to myself over and over again. I tried to believe it, but I saw them everywhere. In every cat, I saw a purloin, meowth, Persian, or glameow. In every dog, a lillipup, Poochyena, or houndor. Well, Poochyena is more hyena than dog, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Hence the Ina part. I could be wrong. I even saw Oddish in the weeds in my backyard.
Ash finally touched grass. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Character
Execute
development.
in the refrigerator. Oh no!
Oh no.
And Pidgey soaring through the skies. Everywhere there were Pokemon, but they could do nothing and were nobody's friends. I don't know why I think that's funny. At night, I laid awake staring at my Pikachu plush, willing it to do something other than stare at me blankly. Please, brain, develop schizophrenia, I beg! My heart felt cold. Oh. Take some antidepressants, Ash. It'll be great. And I felt that my life was headed nowhere. I mean,
Yeah, he was in a coma for
2015, you've been in there since 1997. We're going to assume that you were 10 because the anime says he's 10 and it was 1997 when it came out in Japan.
Funny enough, this kind of reminds me of the Pokemon like video or the like thing we did for film class where we
Oh
had
my god. Yes. Where we had
where we
the
had red.
teacher play like the character that I had to play as like an adult. And he just like gets hit by a car and fucking dies. I
Oh my god, yeah, I remember that. Oh my god.
I really hope that we had that saved on like a personal thing somewhere, or like I can maybe get my hands on like my email at the time because maybe I had that. I really hope so because it'd be really fucking funny.
Yeah, yeah. Then we could show the world what
We could show the world and make fun of it because my god.
Oh my god, yeah.
I remember we recorded an like an outtake of just like a bunch of side characters uh you know skipping across like the playground or whatever, singing "I'm Walking on Sunshine." That was great.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh my god,
walking
that's
on
really funny.
sunshine. Yeah.
Oh,
At night, I laid awake staring at my Pikachu plush. But oh wait, I said that. Uh, After all, I was a 28-year-old man. Thank God Ash did the fucking math for me. I was trying to figure it out. I had spent the last 18 years living in my own mind.
wait a second.
Yikes.
I thought Ash was 7 for the past 20 years.
No, he's 10.
Yeah, or 10. Yeah, I thought he was 10 for the past 20 years in the anime. Actually, he's regressed. He's
Well,
regressed in age.
well, in the
For the
original
movie.
Ash's coma theory, they explain that kind of
Uh,
because he doesn't know what it's like to age past the age of 10. So in his mind, he just keeps being 10 despite time passing. I think one
yeah.
year or so, like 1 or 2 years, has actually passed within the anime or something like that.
Oh wow. But
Uh,
somehow he looks younger in the Sun and Moon. Sun and
yeah,
Moon.
he looks like he's 8. Like what the fuck happened, Ash? You got weirdly soft.
Oh
Your
yeah. Oh,
little
yeah,
lightning
that's
bolt
a
cheek
theory.
things, they got real soft.
Oh yeah. But anyways,
Uh,
at least that's just a theory, you know.
a game theory.
Uh,
I don't know why I
yeah,
said it like oh god, what's his name? Why can't I remember his name? He's like my favorite voice actor. He voiced the parrot in fucking Aladdin.
uh,
It's like just
yeah, I know.
kill the fuckers. Something like that.
Yeah, I'll have
That
to
that,
remember
that was
it.
a line in a Disney movie, right?
Yeah.
All right, where'd I go? Oh, I spent much of my time.
Oh, Gilbert Gottfried.
Yes, Gilbert Gottfried. There
You
we go.
smart.
Why don't we just kill the fuckers? Yeah. I spent much of my time with a Nintendo DS in hand, playing the. What? Oh, currently he's playing the DS. Playing the games my mother had read aloud to me, building up a world I thought to be true in my comatose state. So it's his mom's fault that he picked Chikorita. Alright.
Well,
Alright.
at least it wasn't Cyndaquil.
Oh god, the allegations. Look, it's not Cyndaquil's fault that a Typhlosion pulled that shit. It's not
Yeah.
every Typhlosion's fault.
And yeah.
People gotta chill. It began to take its toll, as did the allegations on Typhlosion. May he rest in peace.
And
Several
yeah,
weeks.
Typhlosion got canceled, so we have
He's got a
Owen's
lawyer
dog.
up. He's got a lawyer up, frankly.
Get a lawyer up. Yeah, call Saul Goodman. Be
He's
like,
yeah. He's
yo,
just gotta
it's
call Saul.
better
He's gonna be
call
like,
Saul.
my client's innocent. It wasn't him. It was another Typhlosion. He's an ancestor of Typhlosion. All right, everybody be cool. Several weeks after returning home, my mom came into my room with two people behind her. Oh God. Uh, one of them was a man with brown hair. Okay. And the other was a woman with short red hair. Okay. Now I know. The girl told me her name was Kasumi. Oh yeah, this takes place in Japan. I gathered that by the doctors apparently mentioning that he's taller than most Japanese men. I don't think a doctor would say that in America, and if they did, I would have questions.
Yeah, I'll be like,
Uh, and that they had played Pokemon together as children. Back then, she had worn her hair in a side ponytail and made me call her Misty after her favorite gym leader. God, I hate that. Because I lived something similar. Because I had a neighbor who she always wanted to play pretend, and she insisted that I call her Whitney. Not because of Pokemon, she just really liked the name. She never cared for Pokemon. Let's see. We never really got along. Okay. Despite the
why is
fact that
she
we
here?
played together as children, we never really got along. But we fought in a familial way that neither of us could really say we hated. What? I had been riding her bicycle when I had my accident. Oh, just like the first episode. She held my hand as we spoke, saying that for many years after the accident, she had come to see me in the hospital. She would talk to me about Pokemon and her sisters and what she'd been up to. Uh, but when she had to enter high school, she stopped coming as much and eventually stopped altogether. She and Gary had been accepted into the same high school, went to college together, and had gotten married 3 years before my awakening. They had a daughter named Akiko together. Okay. Saying if I had a daughter in Japan, I would name her Nanako because Nanako is Patat and must be protected at all costs. Uh, Gary was the other person in the room, and he did not say much. Wow, it's like the exact opposite of how Gary usually is, because he never shuts the fuck up. We apparently had been good friends as children, but drifted apart and became kind of hostile towards each other in the months before my accident. He told me that only that he regretted being so mean to me and that he was sorry. As they left, I shook Gary's hand and gave Kasumi a hug, just casually, like, "Oh, we're like kind of related now. I'll just give you a handshake, dude." But the The girl that I, apparently hated but played with, she can have a full on hug. Fuck off. She whispered to me that I still owed her a bike, and we both laughed. Mine felt hollow and forced. I was envious of the two. They had normal lives together, while mine had been stolen from me. The world would never be magical. There would never be Pokemon. Well, sure they are. They're just games. Just do that. Dude, I recently, you already know this, but people hearing this don't. My sister sent me a whole box full of shit, and it was awesome. And two of the things in there were a copy of Pokemon Emerald and a copy of Pokemon Fire Red. And I found out that they were the exact copies that I had grown up with. Well, my brother and I had grown up with. He had Fire Red, I had Emerald. And our save files are still intact. Let's fucking go!
Hey, let's go.
If I can figure out a way to plug my GBA into the computer and stream it,
Yeah, that'd be
I'll
pretty
probably
cool.
do a bullshit stream at some point where
Ooh,
I'm just
I
kind of
actually have. Oh, sorry. This might be a side note. We can probably cut this from the video unless you want to just talk about it. But the thing I got, the third party Game Boy player, it has a port for HDMI, so you can actually stream it.
really.
Yeah.
Didn't you say it also uses it can also take cartridges?
Oh yeah, it could take cartridges. So yeah, you could stream it.
Oh,
You can
let's
stream it again.
fucking go!
Yeah, I can let you borrow it for a little bit if as long as you know.
Hell yeah! This is hype! Oh my god, I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped. You don't understand. I am so fucking pumped. I've still got the Mew that you sent me. I've still got the Deoxys you sent me. I've got the Feraligatr you sent me. I cloned that thing 3 times. I've got 3 got 3 level 100 Feraligatrs for no reason.
Oh yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
why I cloned that one specifically, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get Gavin his own GBA. I'm gonna get him an SP, and I'm gonna clone the Mew. I'm gonna clone the Deoxys, and I'm gonna give him the clones.
ooh, yeah.
Hopefully, it works better than in the anime. Anyway,
Yeah. Anyways, well, yeah, this is the Game Boy Advance, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Yeah.
All right. The world would never be magical. There would never be Pokemon. Like I said, I'm 25 years old. Hype is still real, and I would forever see them every which way I looked. Okay, schizo. They haunted me, and I could not escape their cries or force myself into reality. What cries? Your dreams were essentially the anime, so it's just Pokemon saying their own name. Pokemon is canon in this world, but it's just canon as a game. And they don't say their names, which I always thought was stupid. Because it's mostly because of there'd be scenes where a Pokemon will come up, it'll start saying its name, and Ash will whip out the Pokedex damn, what the fuck is that thing? Paraphrasing, of course. I think it'd be really funny if Ash just had one episode where he just can't stop swearing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh shit, Pikachu, kick his ass! Let's see. Pokemon had been my life. God, it's just like the short film we did. Without them, what did I have to live for? Gary and Kasumi were the last people I saw for a long time besides my mom. I think I remember the email that I used for school, so I'm gonna double check it after the stream.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna see
Also,
if
wait a second. Oh, sorry. Gary is a Japanese name? I just realized.
I. I mean, Ash makes sense. I'm pretty sure Ash is a name that is used in Japan.
Ash. Yeah, Ash makes sense, but Gary.
Then again, in Japan, Ash's name is Satoshi, because that's the name of the guy who came up with Pokemon, Satoshi Chijiri. Hold on. One Gary Japanese name. I want to know. Oh, you're not gonna fucking believe this.
Oh, what is it?
Uh, Gary's name in Japan is Shigeru.
Shigeru? Really?
Yeah, Shigeru
Shigeru.
Oak.
Oh, oh
Uh,
yeah. When I like it. I like it when Gary said, uh, "An unfinished game is forever bad." But what the fuck? It's uh
you will be
wait, wait.
sucked.
You'll be
Extreme sucked. All right. Anyway, back to the fucking whatever. Let's see. Gary and Kasumi were the last people I saw for a long time besides my mom. Bro didn't even bother to. Oh wait, no. You couldn't get a job because you don't have an education. You got like, motherfuckers got like a 4th or 5th grade education. Let's see. Cyberpunk 2077. We made plans that I would go back to school and get an education so I could start living a normal life. Yikes, man. That April, shortly after my 29th birthday, I went back to elementary school. It was the worst torture of my life. All day I sat in a desk and was whispered about by the 10-year-old children around me. They were frightened
oh
by
god.
me. They were frightened by me, calling me names, and whispered that I must have been really stupid to be here. What'd you do for recess?
We're back to the Fairy Odd Parents movie. Let's go.
Oh my god, for real. I went to school for many weeks, but each day I would spend less time listening to lessons and more time dreaming about my Pokemon-filled life. You're a fucking idiot, Ash. Uh, by the beginning of our summer vacation, I was out of steam and at the bottom of my class. You are 29 years old! 29! And you're at the bottom of a 5th grade class. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Because Ash sure isn't! Upon returning home, my mom announced that we'd be going to the zoo tomorrow as a little break for before my summer school started. Bro is so fucking pathetic at school as an adult. Look, I get he's been in a coma, but like math happens in Pokemon. Even in the show, I'm positive.
I know. Yeah, yeah. Where's the IVs? Where's the freaking
Exactly.
like calculations? What's the nature?
Ash
Like,
didn't do any EV training. Fuck, I know he did some strategizing in the black and white episodes when he fought the electric gym. Alessa. Let's see.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Wasn't talking to you. Fucking Alexa went off. I'm not quite sure how to help you with that. I said Alessa, not Alexa. Shut up. Let's see. Oh. It was a long drive, so I better get to bed early. I went to my bedroom, safely tucked inside. It meant that I wouldn't have to see the boring zoo animals. It meant I could seal myself inside the world of Pokemon again. You know, Ash really needs to fucking get a hold of himself. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. And best of all, it meant I never had to see those awful school kids again. What are you talking about? Alright. Where'd I go? I lost myself. Where'd I go? Where'd I go?
my life void of adventure.
Yeah, my life was devoid of adventure. I'm glad you were paying attention, because I sure as fuck wasn't. And without the reality of my quest to become the world's greatest Pokemon master, I had nothing to live for. You know? Fuck! That is awesome. Pikachu. Holy shit. That evening, as I struggled to sleep, I could hear Pikachu's voice echoing in my mind. I repeated myself, Pokemon don't exist. Still, it called to me. uh, beckoning me towards it, insisting that that I follow it where I belonged. I realized there was only one way I could get back, and it was the final decision I made. In the end, we never did go to the zoo. I'm sorry. I know that's supposed to be serious. I know that's supposed to imply that, Ash probably took a bunch of sleeping pills or, hung himself or found a way to commit Persona 3 Evoker.
Yeah, or took his Pikachu to the bathtub.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably one of those.
He stole the toaster. But like,
But,
it's
yeah,
really
you imagine it was Pikachu.
it's a really fucking funny line to end on, saying, "In the end, we never did go to the zoo." That's so fucking funny. I'm sorry, like, holy shit. In the end, we never did go to that zoo, and I never got to play Sun and Moon.
You know. Wow.
I like to imagine that, like, he took a bunch of sleeping pills and was put back into a coma. And his mom was like, "God damn it, Ash, not again."
Yeah, then he wakes up in Skyrim next. Oh yeah, you're friendly.
So that was when Ash woke up with Morningwood.
That was a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 creepypasta.
It's an interesting idea. It's an interesting idea, but frankly, I really don't think it works, especially considering that, Ash is so fucking stupid that he's, a month into the real world, probably being told, like, hey, no, this isn't how that works here. That Pokemon are just a game. Because apparently, it's a game, but not an anime in this world.
Oh, yeah.
Because the anime is implied to be his coma dreams, so...
Yeah.
They missed out on the anime, but hey, at least they've got that old manga where Pikachu shits in a river. Oh boy.
Oh no. And then Clefairy does well. Oh, we're talking about Typhlosion with these allegations. What about Clefairy?
Clefairy pissing everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
whipping his Clefairy thing out. Yeah.
Yeah, it said it's Clefairing time,
God damn it. Yeah, that's a weird fucking manga. I don't think I could sit through it, frankly. I'm honestly surprised I sat through, this story. I will say it's a lot better than,
Yeah, I think anything's better than the Riz Quasar and then the chronic depression.
Yeah. My voice is bullying me because I have depression. I think it's a good idea, but it was handled not the best. That's my final thoughts, because Uxorial Orchid never really got to hear MDB's final thoughts, since the story... In the end, the story never did get to make it to the show, but it made it here. So, Uxorial Orchid, those are our final thoughts.
I gotta say 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This is the creepypasta of all time. It can't get any better than
out of almost all the stories on the forum, this one is like the least stupid.
Yeah.
And I mean that in the nicest way, because I know a lot of these people, try, but like there's also a story called Bones by Amy Rose, and I want to point out that apparently Amy Rose is banned on the forum, and I found that out when I searched the story, and I've never laughed so hard.
Oh no.
Because it's a Skyrim creepypasta, but like...
What do you know? I was making the joke.
It's really funny to me that, like, I found the story, said Bones, Amy Rose was right there, and just under her name, in all caps, said banned. And
Howard did it again.
My thought process is that the story was so bad that, the moderators were like, yeah, no, you're gone. Get the fuck out of here. It wasn't like anything super terrible. It was just kind of meh. It was like, oh, paint by numbers creepypasta. Oh, weird things are happening. This isn't acting the way it's supposed to. Oh, it's glitching. See how realistic it is? It's Skyrim and it's glitching.
Yeah, that's just Skyrim on a regular Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly. But basically, like the gist of Bones, I'm gonna just speed run the story. Uh, they're fucking around with mods, and then they take off a bunch of mods, and they just can't find any NPCs. And then they get attacked by a skeleton dragon with all the NPCs and like mobs on it, just stuck to it.
Oh,
And then the game crashes, and it ends with, "I wondered what would have happened if the game didn't crash." Very simple, Amy Rose, who is banned from the forum. What would have happened was you probably would have engaged in combat with it, and or probably died to it.
it's
Thank
like
you, Todd
working as
Howard.
attendant. Yeah, working as attendant. Oh,
All right. Well, that was when Ash got woke, and he
yeah.
apparently,
Ash woke up with
took a bunch of NyQuil.
yeah, Ash didn't lawyer up. I'd say.
Ash didn't lawyer up. He took a bunch of NyQuil, and in the end, he never did go to the zoo.
It's just that line. Dude.
It's so stupid. It's like, oh, in the end, I wasn't very good today, so we didn't go to the zoo. Mom said maybe next week, but you've been a real bad boy, and I didn't even question that phrase because I'm 29. Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Yeah.
Well, anyway. that was
All right.
that was some. Yeah.
I'm gonna find something on the Troll Pasta Wiki if you wanna, pull up your game.
Yeah, actually, we could probably do some Spirit Gold right now and just like laugh at the.
Yeah.
Oh,
you could play Spirit Gold. Yeah, just pull up Spirit Gold real quick.
Oh, yeah,
And
okay, here we go.
let me find a featured pasta. We've got Bloody Mandy. Not sure what that's a reference to. I hope it's a Billion Mandy pasta. The scariest video game ever. Paul Blart 3, The Curse of the Jewel Thief. And the demonic possessed Mortal Kombat cartridge. They have Super Mario Dark Time on here? Yuri of Wind read that one. Like way back in the day. When it was still on the Creepypasta Wiki. Yo, that's fucking nuts.
Oh yeah, you got
yeah,
the screen right now.
Full screen. There we go. Let's see how it's looking. Alright, we should be good.
Good.
Let me turn the sound down a little bit, actually. There we go. Alright. Perfect. Alright, let me find... Alright, Troll Pasta Wiki. Actually, there's a random button. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I thought long and hard about what I'm gonna name myself in Spirit Gold. Here we are.
Rectus. Alright. Main page, current page, random page. BAM! Let's do it. Gex 2, enter the gecko glitch. This is short as fuck. Why, hello, friend. I am Orion5185.exe. Of course, .exe is in his name. Fuck's sake. And this is my experience of Gex 2, Enter the Gecko. Yes, I know what you were thinking. I am a teenager who wanted to play games and shouldn't have made my friend GH Rockotron 3000 do something for me. What the fuck? This is a very long run-on sentence, by the way. But the consequences was severely dire. The consequences was dire. I remember I booted up the game, but there was no single problem with the game at first, and that's when shit had hit the fan after I got some remotes. And mind you, I had yet to beat the first boss, where the Tiki Bros. Oh, whom were the Tiki Bros? This is just so many fucking What does he say? Oh, I thought he was gonna say some edgy shit. It would have been great.
Oh, he will soon.
That's
Okay,
fine.
we'll do
Let's see. As soon as I had gotten out of a level, the music was messed the heck up. I like how we can say shit, but we won't say the hell up. The music was messed the heck up, and when I went to retrieve the last remote from the first tune level, the level's name was out of tune. The mission was to whack 5 purple mushrooms. Let's not question the fact that that sounds like jacking off. You know, just casually whacking a mushroom. When Gex was about to enter the level, the game, quote unquote, not lying, or parentheses, not lying, froze. I was mad I got... What the fuck? When I had gotten a eerie sight, by the way, Gex was looking straight into my and Rockotron's eyes to top it all off. The tune.t.v. level warp television set was also doing the something music. Ended in a high-pitched sound. This is all like fucking run-on sentences, by the way. I'm not reading this to be an idiot. It's written like that on purpose.
Oh yeah, what's the creepypasta called again?
Gex 2, enter the gecko glitch. It's almost done. It kept going on and on until I turned off the game, but the image that we had saw haunted us for a while. Not even forever, just, you know, a while. Just a couple days.
Yeah.
There's one comment, and it says, this is like writing a creepypasta at Neil Breen's house.
Oh.
Oh my fucking god. Alright. Alright. Come on, Troll Pasta Wiki. Give me something stupid. Random page. BAM! Alright. Oh, no. Hold on. There's, let's do something a little more, shall we say, on theme. We have Nightmare in Kanto. This ought to be great. This is long as fuck. Goddamn. Can I finish it before the hour? I got 40 minutes. Yeah, I've only got 40 minutes before the end of the stream.
Oh, here we go. Here's
It's the ghost episode. Alright.
you're
Erectus, you're a bastard. Go back to mommy. You're a bastard. I love that phrase. Calling somebody a bastard. That's hilarious.
yeah,
All right.
wait till you see what the mom says.
Let's do this. Nightmare in Kanto.
Oh.
It all began after I finished beating the champion in Fire Red with the Master Ball still in hand. Okay, I went to the hidden cave in Cerulean City. It's not hidden. Started the battle with Mewtwo and captured him. Wow. What a great journey. Sentence and a half. When he was caught, I thought I'd give him a cool name. Especially since I saw the Nightmare on Elm Street films along with pictures of Mewtwo in different evil forms. Especially one of him looking just like Freddy Krueger. Spelled wrong, by the way.
Oh,
Too
yeah,
bad.
sorry,
What?
I'm sorry. Just gotta show you this one.
Hey, get the hell out of my house. I want to bake some cookies. And put... What? I mean, I'm assuming that's what his mom does all day. Have to understand. Good child, seriously, get out. The fuck?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I just had that one.
Too bad the image was deleted from DeviantArt now. Wait
Oh,
one
no,
second. Oh,
DeviantArt.
God. Is he gonna say some shit? Alm, you better not say some weird shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'll call you if anything comes up. You, like, start walking. He's like, hey, come back. Something came up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it came right up, just like my name.
Just came right up. Talk about Erectus, am I right? Chris Hansen just shows the fuck up. He's like, what do you mean by that? Alright, the name I gave him was now known as Mew Terror. Fucking edgelord. That is loud as bloody hell.
Oh yeah, is mine too loud?
A little. I could
Oh, yeah,
barely
let me
hear
see.
you. Sorry, I know I keep telling you to turn it down. I'm not trying to be an asshole.
Oh no, it's fine. It's just I don't know why it's not down on your end.
Yeah. When I heard about the 2010 remake of Nightmare on Elm Street playing in theaters, I had to put the game down so I could see it with a couple friends of mine. Oh, main character as friends. That's cute. Sure he does. Who loved that series no matter what. Where did you go? Are you... What are you doing? Oh, he'll be back. Don't worry. The tension, suspense, and horror of it was absolutely powerful. Oh, no sound for us, huh?
Oh yeah, I guess I might have turned. Yeah, I gotta tune it sometime.
I mean, you could probably set it to like 2. That'll probably be good.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not working. Like you said, it was like 20%. It was like still loud. I had it like 20%, and it was still the same.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll probably have to do some like basic streams or like,
Yeah,
streams
I'll
that
try to
don't have people in it so we can get shit set up. I don't know how it works. Let's see. Anyway, after seeing the movie, we headed home and minded our own business. It was then I completely forgot about the Pokemon Fire Red game. On October 5th, 2010, I bought the DVD and enjoyed it to no end. I watched it numerous times in broad daylight and loved it no matter what. You're not supposed to watch horror movies in broad daylight, you twit. Luckily, I watched the movie without my family knowing about it. Okay. Apparently, his family is against horror movies. What the fuck?
What is going on? Okay, give me a second. I probably gotta reset.
Okay. You do that. Saving a lot of data.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can tell. Shit's gone wrong.
Yeah, everything's.
Let's see. It's been like that for almost 3 weeks until that very day, October 31. Not even 31st, you lazy bastard. After the Halloween party ended, we were at a Halloween party. While I was getting my costume put away, I saw my Fire Red game. That I left out for months. Fuck. And started playing it for my sake. As if you're playing it for fucking anyone else. Of course, to my curiosity and surprise, I saw that the Fire Red title screen was black. The words were blood red with an eerie font, and the trainer sprite Ash was standing next to a shadowy creature with red lines and glowing red eyes. That would have been the first scary thing. Growing red eyes? Fuck. Most of the creature's body was in the shape of Mewtwo. Thinking that it's part of the Halloween special event on a Pokemon game, even though that's not a fucking thing, I pressed start, and I heard an evil laugh from the game. I was startled a bit from it, but I liked it. Because the laugh sounded as if an actor with an evil voice put it in the game. I soon hit the option to continue my game, thinking that it'd be fun, allegedly. But when the game came on, my eyes widened in fear. The game was showing the nightmare as usual, or the nighttime as usual. That's not usual. Gen 3 doesn't have nighttime.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you had the battery thing, technically, but
technically, but like Fire Red, there's no like nighttime option. At least not, in the overworld, which he's implying. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Remember when you mentioned Chris Hansen like a
Yeah.
few minutes ago?
Yeah.
Here we go.
God.
This is a Pokemon Center. They have beds.
Right. Let's see.
This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell sex products.
Oh God. Well, the stream is not on, or your stream
Oh, it's
isn't.
not on.
Yeah.
It's not on.
Yeah.
It's
It's not. It says this stream has ended. Cricket noise.
Oh yeah, on the Discord. Yeah, let me fix that.
Yeah. Let's see, where'd I go?
Yeah, sorry, I did. Trainers do this.
Oh God! Their homework.
Oh no. This is the sea, as you can see.
You trapped people in it. Hello, Ozzy. Welcome to hell. We
Yeah.
just finished when Ash woke up.
Oh.
Come back and see me, Love Muffin.
Get him inside. Backs away slowly. Yeah, no, I'm after that traumatizing.
Well, at least now you can run. What on earth's
Yeah,
going on? It's absolute chaos. In fact, Nightmare in Kanto is a little too fucking long, so we're gonna hit another random page for something that we'll actually have time for, because we only have 30 more minutes.
Oh yeah, 30 minutes. Sorry, yeah. How long is Nightmare in Kanto anyway?
Real fucking long. Let me...
Oh god, does that have run-on sentences like that other one we watched?
No, it's just worded like shit.
Yeah.
So... Hold on, I'll send it to you so we can read it another time. We'll read it in another video or stream or something.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll do it for Halloween. It mentions Halloween. Why the fuck not? Wait, wrong equipment.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of went through the text.
All right.
But yeah, we'll definitely read it for
All right.
maybe Halloween. But yeah, how long's the other one anyway?
Nightmare in Kanto?
Oh no, I mean the other one.
Oh, I haven't. Not the first one, is it?
Oh.
What are you asking me?
I thought you were gonna get another.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't. I'm about to hit random. Let's go,
Oh, yeah.
random page. Bam! There we go, Garma.avi. Remember Mobile Suit Gundam? No, I don't, cause I've never fucking watched it. It was an anime about a teenager named Amuro Ray who joins a group called the Earth Federation to beat the Principality of Zeon. Cool, I know what none of this means. I was involved with the show. What? But the only thing I did was create the character Garma Zabi. Okay? As I showed the character to Yoshiyuki, he absolutely loved it. And there he was placed in both the manga and the anime. Now, he's not as famous as, say, Char Ensemble. Okay. For he only had 4 episode appearances until he got killed in episode 10. In 1979, Kamen Rider was kicking. After the show's cancellation because of poor ratings, plastic models of the mobile suits called Gunpla came into existence and had a booming success. Because of this, Mobile Suit Gundam came right back on air for 43 episodes. Goddamn! What a comeback! After the show wrapped, I left Japan for America, because, fuck it. Let's leave the country, why not? Got married and had 2 beautiful children. I can't even talk shit, because I want to move to Japan and adopt a kid. I'm too scared to meet somebody to actually marry, so I figured I would just jump straight to fatherhood. And people will probably find that really weird. You don't have a wife, but you decided you wanted to be a dad? Yeah. Relationships are tough, so I figured I would just... figured I'd just be a fucking dad. Why not?
Yeah, this is my son, this Gecko.
R.I.P. R.I.P. my son.
Yeah, R.I.P. my son, yeah.
Alright. Near the end of the year 2000, my son contacted me. I thought he was going to say, like, contracted, like he contracted an illness.
Yeah, contracted stage 3 ligma. Like...
he contracted stage 3 manic depression and had some voices bullying him in his head. That's what he told me. I don't know what it's down. Let's see. To announce that Mobile Suit Gundam was to air on Cartoon Network under the Toonami line. The sheer feeling of nostalgia came back inside. Sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. Oh god. Don't laugh too hard. Don't laugh too hard. I'm reading it word for word here. The sheer feeling of nostalgia came inside me. Knowing that I worked on that anime nearly 20 years ago. The feeling of nostalgia did what?
Yeah, what?
In mid 2001, and I think that year was anything but mid. The show aired until September 11th came. Yikes. Oh, that and many other shows with violent content were removed temporarily. Makes sense, considering what happened on that day. But that wasn't the same for Mobile Suit Gundam in 2002 was given a second chance, but on Adult Swim. But because of poor ratings, it was canceled and would never air again. How sad. Back in June, I traveled to visit my children, who now have children of their own. Where do they children live? I told my grandchildren stories of my youth, and there we had a feast. There were hamburgers. Okay, this is definitely America. Colorful fruits of the sorts. Shrimp, calamari, oh fuck. And grilled chicken salad. Where the fuck are we? I happily enjoyed being with my family and what they have done in life. I'm glad we missed all of it. As I spent the night with them, my son gave me a disc that said in bold marker, Mobile Suit Gundam episode 15. He left without saying a word. This is his house, though! Where the fuck is he going? Something was wrong. Maybe it was the unaired English dub of episode 15 and was a gift for me. As I placed the CD on my laptop. He didn't even put it in his computer. He just set it on top like the keyboard.
Yeah.
Fuck, he probably didn't even open the thing up. He was just like, fuck, I'll just set that right here. There was a file that said garma.avi. Garma? What does that mean? What does episode 15 have to do with Garma? He died 5 episodes ago. So how could he still be alive? What?
Yeah, Garma D's nuts.
Garma D's nuts. I hope he says that.
Oh, we're coming up to rival right now. Here we go. Do I have my Pokemon? Oh yeah, we're good. Okay.
Alright.
Here we go. Here's rival.
What does he have to say? Crawling in my skin!
Alright, I already know what to name him. Here we go.
These worms, they will not crawl! Anywhere. Anywhere. Anyway. Cheerios is a fantastic name for a mudkip, by the way. I just want to say.
Yeah, Pip Cheerios. He pimps Cheerios.
He pimps Cheerios? Let's see. In pure curiosity, I opened the file. It didn't show the traditional opening or the title card. I was surprised that the episode was in excellent quality. I was highly expecting it to be in hoarded condition like those, what do you call them? Creepypastas? These wounds, they will not heal. Oh my god.
Alright, Mr. Lincoln Park.
What is he? In a second, we wrapped around my finger. No. There he goes. Silverstein. And right as I said that, I can no longer think of a single fucking Silverstein song. God damn it. She's putting out the fires! Anyway.
I thought I see.
There we go. It showed Char as Nabal sitting on a bed, maskless and brooding. Right off the bat, something was wrong. I've never seen this show. Char, this brave and evil man, was now sitting there like a wimp. There wasn't even narration to tell what the hell was going on. As the frame was slowly dimming, there was a flashing along with an obscure silhouette with Japanese words on it. It said, "You cannot get away with this, or from this. Get away from what?" And the next frame showed Char holding a gun to his head. Oh my god, he's Persona 3! He's got a gun to his head. This is epic. He's gonna summon his persona. And he's gonna fight shadows with it. It's gonna be really cool, guys. Linkin Park.
Yeah,
He's gonna call upon his persona. Persona! What was Char doing with a gun? I told you, he's summoning his persona. Why was he all of a sudden going suicidal? There were flashes and more Japanese words. I'm sorry, Garma. If only you weren't a zombie. Bang! Persona. A gunshot was heard, and a red flash appeared in a blood-like state. No fucking duh. After that, the credits rolled. What a fantastic fucking episode. Like 15 seconds. And he just shoots himself. There was no sound, just silence. At the end of the credits, it showed Garma, heavily scarred. His lips were missing, showing his teeth and gums. His left arm was heavily mutilated. Mutilated, wow. With nothing but scars. The eyes were empty and blank. Slowly, Garma began to smile, and his eyes began to have red pupils, and a loud scream pierced my ears. The file closed itself, and I took the CD out of my laptop. What kind of sick fuck would make this? Fucking Chikorita's oil moment. What kind of sick fuck would do this?
Oh no.
I found myself worn, and sleep conquered me. Okay. Sleep's gonna conquer my ass after this fucking stream, I guarantee you. After visiting my family, I went back to Japan and contacted Mr. Yoshiyuki about the CD. I invited him over to my house for dinner, and I discussed the CD to him. I presented the episode to him, where his face began to be filled with horror. You know, it's not that scary. I placed my hand on his shoulder, and his face went right back to normal. We must never speak of this again. Do you understand me? He spoke. I hesitantly nodded. As he slowly walked out of my house, I began staring at the CD. I'm not sure what to do now. I can hear Garma calling me. I will happily respond to his call. Yo, what's up, Garma? How you doing, babe? That's the end of Garma.avi. I think we've got time for at least one more small one.
Yeah, we call him
Ow the Ed. Alright. Random page. Bam! G for the killer. This better be short. It's not. It is the opposite for Jesus Christ.
Correctus, I hope you...
Lyra's a bitch. I love it.
Oh.
Alright, we're gonna try another random... Actually, no, hold on. I'm saving Jeef the Killer for... another time.
Oh, yeah.
It's just an egg.
Then go beat the Pokemon. Yeah. That's what
There.
I should do.
Jeef the Killer is saved. It's in our crosshairs. Everybody watch the fuck out. Alright, let's try this again. Random page. Bam!
Here we go.
Alright, here we go. Does anybody remember the Netflix show from 2008? I really hope that it's fucking Breaking Bad.
Yeah, hopefully. It's a Breaking Bad.
We're gonna find out. Alright.
Yo, Mr.
I was just sitting on my couch trying to come up with, remember the spooky show from 2008, which nobody except me remembers. And conveniently, there's nothing about it on the internet because I made it up for dramatic build-up purposes. The show was very spooky. This is there are kill yourself with Pokeballs. This one's very not subtle. I love it. This is not subtle at all. I love it. The show was very spoofy, I mean spooky, but also very addicting. It had a 5 out of 7 rating on Rotten Tomato Juice, and and a 9 out of 10 on IMDb. We all know these are the best ratings, and the show was super popular, but nobody remembers it, although it was very addicting. Barack Obama had a guest appearance in his reptilian form, and Beetlejuice himself had a Christmas special about him in it. I don't know why I just made this up. Whoops, I mean, I remembered it just now when nobody knows anything about it, but it totally legit existed. I don't feel invested in this story enough to think of a plotline for the show, so I'm just going to vaguely say it was dope and super addicting, but got canceled after a few episodes, even though it was officially the best show ever. Even Winston Churchill said he watched it all the time.
Yeah, isn't Winston Churchill like...
He's been dead for quite some time before 2008, I want to just say. Did she just say balls?
Yeah, she said balls.
Goodbye. You know to put in your mouth. I mean, what? Let's see. I posted a ton of questions about it on blogs, but had no answers since no one can remember the show because it never existed and I'm just delusional. But for dramatic purposes, we will go with the story that after I gave up all hope about the show, I got a message from Conspiracy Uncle 69. Shout out to Conspiracy Uncle 69! Let's go, baby! On Tumblr. He told me his best friend, who he never actually talked to, but just stalked on social media, named Kurt Cobain, killed himself because of the show, because it got canceled, and his life became so empty. He sent me a Ouija board in the mail, because I'm a fuckwit, and gave him my home address, even though I don't know anything about it. I set up the Ouija board, which, you know, great. That's like, what, 2 pieces? A board and the fucking placard or whatever? Not placard, planchette. There we go. And summoned Kurt Cobain's spirit. He yelled out, "You're a lame fucking dork." Which I guess a catchy line a character in the show used. After a lot of hurtful words, he told me to go into the deep web and find the episodes bit that I would kill myself if I got addicted to it. So I went to the deepest part of my house, which was the basement, and googled spooky Netflix show from 2008, which Kurt Cobain told me I can find if it was somewhere deep, and went on the web. By the way, that was his search. And of course, on the darkest part of the internet, aka the second page of Google search results.
Yeah.
I fucking love this.
Oh.
I found 6 episodes of the show, but I can't link them because conveniently I can't find it anymore because I'm making all this up. Insert plotline of story here. I'm not even adding my commentary. I'm just reading this. And fucking weird shit's just happening.
Wait till he runs into conspiracy theorist 420 who thinks his government is spying it.
Oh, I'm so excited.
His oven or something.
I think people stopped watching. Yeah, nobody's watching right now. Maybe it's because the story just fucking sucks. But it sucks on purpose, guys. Come back! Let's see. Insert plotline of story here. Insert foreshadowing here. Dramatic scenes, eerie atmosphere, suicide messages. At the end of the 6th episode, there was a phone number. 420-6969-350. I'm calling that number right as this fucking thing ends.
Yeah, we'll see who's on the other end. It's like...
I hope it's an actual fucking number. I'm gonna be like, I'm so sorry. I found your phone number on the Troll Pasta Wiki. Of course, I called it because I need to find the answers. When I called, some old geezer with a raspy voice, which I interpreted as weird and inhumane, said, "You have made a grave mistake, and you will end up like me." Then I heard something strange, which I concluded was a scream and a gunshot, and I hung up because I'm a scared little bitch. Instantly, my doorbell rang. Wow. And there was a package at the front door that contained the phone, which must have been the phone that corresponds with the number I dialed a few minutes ago. The instructions were clear. When another dumb fuck calls on this number, you gotta kill yourself. And we will give him the phone. Or don't. Whatever, dude. This is a free country. But it's hella dramatic if you kill yourself. So please do it and don't be a dickhead. That's right, main character. You know, keep an open mind. Don't be a dickhead. You get to commit Persona 3 Evoker. It's gonna be great. You guys like Persona, right? You kids watch you guys play the Persona game. The funny shoot myself game. Oh god. Now I am really scared and I can't call the police because I'm typing this on the nurse's phone from the asylum because I'm actually crazy and develop conspiracy theories in my head. But I'm super spooked now. Please send help. Not just help, but help. And don't look for the show. I'm saying this so it sounds dramatic, but you wouldn't find anything anyway because it's a product of my sick, deluded mind. I regret ever thinking this up, and now I'm spooked. Oh, because now I'm spooked. I really need medical help and should just drink the pills instead of making up bullshit stories. And now that the story is over, I'm calling the number. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna...
Yeah, just imagine its actual number. Oh.
I can't wait. I hope so. I hope it is. Let's see.
Oh yeah, and I couldn't name my rival this, so I named this Pokemon.
There we go. I mean, that fits. It's edgy.
Yeah.
Alright, we're calling 420. 6969. 350. Hitting the call button. Speaker's on.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Yeah, it's basically like using 555.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, less stupid. We got about 10 minutes left, so... One more random page. I'm feeling lucky. BAM! Still a little too long. BAM! Try again. That's long as fuck. BAM! Monday Night Football! Let's do it. It's short as shit.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh my god. It even has the Troll Pasta Wiki's fucking mascot, Evil Patrick's.
Oh no.
So it was a Monday night. It was 10 a.m. It was a Monday night at 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And footballs was about to come on. Man, I sure do love footballs. I like to play with footballs, you know. So I cooked Doritos and made Mountain Dew and sat on the couch like a fat asshole. Sweet. So it started with football team 1, the Shrek Hawks, versus football team 2, the Patriot XX. Patrick's was on the Patriot XX team, but I wasn't too sure. Not too sure, but, you know, 2 with 1 O. So a man then kicked the football in the air when the football started to bleed and the ball came alive and ate everybody in the crowd. What the fuck? Then Patrick started eating everybody, and everybody was, in caps lock, screaming! Because, of course. And hyper-realistic blood filled up the football court. The court. Not the field, the court.
Well, hey, look, it's me right now.
The football court was now a bloodbath full of dead bodies. The score was 666 to 665. Patrick's then kicked the balls, with a Z, into the goal, and everybody died, but Evil Patrick's didn't die. So, then it cut! I said cut like that because only the U in cut is capitalized due to commercials where T was a commercial about new episode of Squidward's Suicide coming. Okay. Then it showed back to the game where Evil Patrick's was eating everybody. The rest of the story is in all caps, by the way. There was hyper-realistic blood everywhere. And suddenly evil Patrick said, "You're next!" So now my skeleton is typing this. There are no comments, but I'm adding one.
Yeah, I got
Real.
a comment. What the heck? Yeah, sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that word. That's sorry audience. Too graphic.
I know I said this one was going to be the last one, but I mean, fuck, that was short.
Yeah.
There we go. Here's one that'll probably be just long enough to end the story on, or the stream on. Alright, it's called April 1st, 2011, The Perfect Drumming Incident. The only incidents I care about are Pyrocynical's incidents, because they're fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, the stream incident of October 20th.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. April 1st, that terrible day. A ridiculous story, but a terrible tragedy. It was a few days prior. I was sitting in my home. Not comfortable. I was sitting in my home reading the newspaper. As I skimmed through the black and white text, an ad caught my attention. It read, "Best drumming, go to the elementary." Why are we going to the elementary? I'm calling Chris Hansen. April 1st, 6 a.m. When I read it, specifically the date, I assumed it was some prank. It better be, or Chris Hansen's gonna fuck you. That would be a fucking horrifying twist. Like, instead of, getting arrested, like, Chris Hansen just comes out and just starts, taking the predators to Pound Town.
Oh,
That's that's entertainment. What am I talking about? That day arrived. When I arrived at the school, I noticed something peculiar. The elementary had a plain banner on the front simply saying, "Go to the auditorium." Or "Go to auditorium." Fuck. I walked through the doors and sat down in a chair in the auditorium. Many parents were there too, sitting, watching. Almost as soon as my attention was brought to the stage, every single light in the building turned off. Then a couple fog machines whirred up, and some mysterious red lights turned on. In my head, I was giggling. It's going to be a horror prank. I have been a lover of anything horror, so I was getting excited. But the true horror was yet to come. In the fog, I could make out silhouettes of what looked like children. Probably around 20 of them. Yeah, it's a fucking school, what'd you expect? I sat staring at the stage in anticipation. Suddenly the red lights shut off and a single spotlight shined into the fog. The smoke cleared and a bunch of 10 to 12 years old. Not saying anything about children, it just said 10 to 12 years old. All in drumline uniform and equipment, standing completely and utterly still. They almost looked like cardboard cutouts. All their hands raised at the same time, their arms outstretched to the sky. Then their arms all came down at once, creating this blast wave of noise. They hit a single note, exactly with no difference between drums. Some people were startled, some fell back, and others screamed. Then one lonely snare starts hitting their drum. First slowly, then faster and faster and faster. Hands in a blur, the snare was getting louder and sounding more like a single note. Okay. Some people covered their ears, others fled. It's just drums. Others fled. At this point, my ears were ringing. I was stuck in awe. Is this smoke and mirrors, I thought? No, it's smoke and drums. The terrible note produced by the snare stopped, thank God. They all hit their drums at once again, like in the beginning, but they did it again and again, faster and faster. At this point, the spotlight shining on them was flickering. The windows were begging to shatter and fall out of the frames. I began to lose hearing and my vision blurred. I could tell people in the crowd were screaming, though it was drowned out by what sounded like a gunfight. Are people shooting now? I had lost all hearing at that point, but I could still feel the noise of the drums in my chest. I began to fall over in the tunnel vision, dazed at the sounds. That's not how tunnel vision works. Then my vision went black. A few days later, I had woken up in the hospital out of a coma. The doctors told me I was paralyzed waist down due to a stroke I had suffered from a concussion. They also told
in the Pokemon world for 15 years.
Oh my god. Can you imagine? It's a conjoined story universe. They also told me I was one of the 6 survivors of this event. The 666 survivors, if you will. I'm still awestruck how I survived, but I'm glad I did. And that's the end of these tales, and that's the end of the stream. The end of my stream anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So, thank you, Wyatt, for joining my stream, and I'm sure I showed up. I'm pretty sure I was probably heard on yours. So thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, anytime. Yeah, don't worry, it's all good. It's just like the one about the what was it, the Patrick's.
Oh yeah, that one
for
was dumb.
seconds I was like, what?
Well, yeah. All right. Well.